aggressive. Okay.
Boy.
Hey! Oh, he's actually alive! Oh, shit. Hey, big guy. An older man hunches over a work table, scribbling furiously by the light of a flickering lantern. His hair is an oily, matted mess, and his cheeks are streaked with black. He looks up as you enter, shielding his eyes from the torchlight behind you.
Slave sphincter, those snakes were noisy. I don't suppose you brought any extra parchment with you?
I'll get you to safely. Come, there's a tower by the docks.
No, I've gotta stay. Gotta finish while there's still time. Slowly, Aimuro. Can't expect them to know if you don't tell them.
He takes another deep breath and nods, seemingly to himself.
Fie, suppose he's got a better half tucked in there too?
Isilmir's mischief sparkles in Alaf's eyes.
I'm writing it all down. My
I didn't equip
research,
it?
my
Thank you.
work. Something to survive before the next walk-in Colossus, the next Naga warband. Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do.
The survivor... Well, wait, you don't want this? He waves a hand, already turning back to his notes.
Safety in numbers, eh? A comforting illusion. Let the others have it if they wish it. I must see that my work survives.
She told me you had explosive shells for the bombard?
Only one. Just a prototype. In there. You're welcome to it. I only ask that you compile notes on the blast radius, detonation temperature, smoke formation, debris trajectory.
You okay? What happened here?
What didn't? A colossus made of Adra marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible. Then the Naga killed everyone else. Except Latharn, I suppose. Yes, he must have left.
Latharn?
Dawnstar fellow. Arrived yesterday, last week. Complained of strange dreams. Smart of him to leave so soon.
He's gotta be acting on his dreams, trying to help our god.
Zuhira survived, along with a few others.
They should split up. Safer that way. Better odds. Do you need something?
How'd I get
If
to the
not, I
lighthouse?
should focus. So much to do. How indeed.
High anxious laugh tumbles out of him.
Naga everywhere. Suppose your best chance will be up along the walls, west and south. But how to get there? Better perhaps to keep going south, around the edge of the fort. Through Fleet Master Cohh's office. More cover from the Naga.
Alright, thanks, man.
Consider it done.
We're gonna grab this explosive shell,
Done and done.
and we are gonna head back. We are going to blow up those Naga and then go fight whoever survives. Ah, yes. Yeah, we gotta go to my office, apparently. I got an office over there, didn't even know about. We're gonna have to check that out. Telling you, man. Alistair! Gotta show some love for the delightful mod team that makes this such a lovely place to spend time. Thank you guys for your tireless efforts to keep this chat the friendliest on Twitch. Mod love from Alistair. Thank you, buddy. Casperzom, a tip for the best mods on Twitch from me and my family. Cohh from Casperzom. Thank you for that, buddies. Really do appreciate the support, dudes. Over $500 raised for the mods today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Cypher AI. Cohh's custom save. Let's give that a try. Whoop. Left to the kitchen. Hey, Abs44, how you been, bud? What about the lonely cat? Oh, don't worry, we'll save all of them. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Great. All right, let's shimmy across here.
Aye.
Turn the bombard towards the cluster of Naga. You try, but it's stuck. Looking down, you notice the gears attached to a rotating platform are rusted. Rub cooking fat into the gears. It's messy and smelly work, but once the gears and your arms are liberally greased, you're able to turn the bombard. And apparently we had cooking fat on us. Load the bombard. Okay. Aim the bombard at the cluster of Naga using Cohh's 12 mechanics. You consult the artillery manual you found and use it to line up your shot. Fire the bombard. You light the fuse and plug your ears. Awesome! Boom! The bombard continues its lonely vigil. That's funny. Now, interestingly enough, that wasn't the group of enemies I thought it was going to kill. Oh, shit.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Trouble moving through this.
Great. Zodi, why are you always casting Suppress Affliction? Oh, so it's any time somebody has an affliction that's near her. Okay. Let's move that all the way to the bottom. Do that like last. And withdraw. I don't even know if I'm going to keep withdraw. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Cool. We'll try this. I want to get to the point where now that we're getting higher level, I want to get to the point where there's going to be a lot of fights where we only have to control Cohh. And when we do these lower level areas, which are only going to get more and more plentiful as we move through the story, we can kind of just set them on autopilot and focus on Cohh, and they'll do mostly what we need to. So, yeah. Cohh, do you need to do something special to get your save to load? No. This is how it works. You need to make sure that the completed save game you download is where your PoE 1 saves are. Then you start a new game in PoE 2. You have to actually start the game, play through about 5 minutes of content, and then when you're talking to the Pallid Knight, sorry, spoilers, you'll see an option in the bottom left, a button that says Import PoE Save. So long as the save is in the right place, you should then be able to select it. That's how that works.
Keep it down.
I want to go loot these Naga, man. Look at all those components.
Sorry,
Components. I love me components. Components are so hot right now. All right, we're gonna have to deal with this. Oh shit! Whoops.
I'll teach you a lesson. Show them how it's done.
Didn't work.
Bam.
Yeah. Leave it to me.
I'll get the loot. Yeah, GOG is working fine. I confirmed. Yep. In fact, what I heard from GOG, for anyone having download issues, please try an account refresh. You can go to gog.com/account/refresh. It seems we had to create 15 different packs for fig backers, etc. And the account refresh should fix everything. There you go. Yep. Oh, dude. What is this? Coral Naga totem? There's a lot of dudes in there.
Aye.
I just realized we can cast spells while stealth. That is hilariously awesome. Although now everyone else is stealthed. And yeah, we gotta get out of stealth quick. Come on. Come on. No, just do stuff. Oh my god, poor Aloth. That was totally my fault.
Show 'em how it's done. Show 'em how it's done.
This is fair.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Great. Okay.
Sure.
More stuff to sell. We need every penny we can get our hands on right now, so we will take it. Great, great, great. So he suggested we go around the south side. Let's head down here, and we'll go see what over this see what's in this area. Also, pizza.
Could be a fight.
I missed the right. I went straight to the sick.
God, those hits are so nuts when everything lines up. So quick. I love it, man. Nice. There's the grappling hook we needed earlier, so we refreshed that. Perfect. Maybe we can talk again to the man in the workshop about the missile? Oh, that's a good idea. Actually, we can do that on the way out. That shouldn't be. We shouldn't have a rush there. We'll chat with him on the way out and see about that. Whoa, what? Wait, seriously? I can't even see them. Well, that's super rude, isn't it? How am I even supposed to get up there? They have the high ground. I know, right? Can I go in this door? No, I can't.
Show 'em how it's done.
Now you be right.
Maybe I can get there from... Yeah, maybe I have to go that way. Maybe. Maybe down that way? Yeah, that's probably where they want me to go.
Leave it to me.
Ow.
I'll be more than half handy, alright? God, that were a beaut.
Guess we go here first. That was a little bit weird.
Looks like trouble.
I'll teach you a lesson.
There we go.
You be right screwed.
DJ 2S, can I fax you some of that pizza? Oh, for sure.
Come now,
Mr.
step
K, am I
into the
vegan?
light.
No. I live on bacon, dude. It's like one of my food groups. Can I change his voice? Because frankly, I don't really want to teach him a lesson.
Hey there. Well?
Yes?
I'm here.
Let's try kind.
Yes? At once.
Oh, it's
Scallywags.
there. Oh, found you. Ha ha.
I'd be glad.
Oh god, a dare. You're gonna blow up. Fine. You know what? You deserve it.
Hardly seems fair.
Boom.
Certainly.
Beautiful.
I'm here.
Okay. How you doing with this, by the way? Hey, nice. Great. Actually making progress.
Aye.
Excellent. More fine
Indeed.
weapons to sell. Before I forget, because I'm never going to remember if I don't do this now, we're going to run down here and grab this stuff real quick. Super fast!
I see the wits of it.
Oh, I know, guys. We're going to go back there and we're going to go into that building. I'm just doing this stuff first real quick. Like I said, if I don't do this now, I'll never remember. Gonna get you. There we go, and you. Perfect.
What can I do?
Back here. And then we're gonna go into those stairs and see what's in there. Boop. Gift of life. Thanks, buddy. Any plan to play Conan Exiles? Probably not. Probably not anytime soon, at least. Oh, this is for the Latharn guy. This letter is written in a small, meticulous hand. Cohh. You know, I've never been one for superstition, but I'm telling you, there's something to these dreams. Couldn't tell you what they mean, only that they wake me 3 times a night. All of us working your farms, pious Aothians to a man, are having them too. I've got no mind to tell you how to run your fort, but I've got to look after my brethren here. We left homes and families back in Raid Saris, and now we're seeing strange things and laboring next to a duke's ransom and black powder. Or did you reckon a dumb hick like me wouldn't notice? Interesting. So wait, what were they doing here? They're definitely eluding. The dog watches you approach, his ears forward and head cocked.
Uh-oh. We got a ferocious beast watching us. And he looks like he's got a very itchy belly.
Beckon the dog to come with you. He takes a few tentative steps forward and sniffs your hand. He lowers his head under your fingers and looks up at you expectantly. Scritch behind his ears. He closes his eyes and raises his head, helping you find just the right spot. After several seconds of this, he stands and shakes himself off, ready to follow. You have gained Kaz. Ooh. 2 effects.
I'm here.
That's rare. Most animals only have 1 effect. They're also mostly to stats, not skills. Interesting. Okay.
I'd be glad.
Great stuff so far. We are making serious progress. Let's go figure out how to turn this tower on, y'all. I remember you taking some notes early game. How are those going? Good! We take notes anytime we need to come back and see something. Ooh. The lighthouse is quiet, but for soft, sibilant whispers, there's a repetitive, incantatory quality to them. Yet as you cross the threshold, an old Naga with skin like cracked leather breaks off. He swivels to face you, bearing 1 broken fang.
The sea-striped fiends send you to uproot the tree of the gods, yes? Their blasphemy knows no bounds. Go! Carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers. That shufflers must not disturb these roots, or the gods will destroy the islands again. Do your stories say nothing of the many disasters? Of the shuffler nests washed away like foam? Many generations ago, the sand-striped ones built great hives across the islands, and bastions around the Adra roots.
Juana civilizations span the archipelago, but the Engwithans built temples around the Adra.
They did not build alone. The sand-striped ones helped, as they help other fiends now.
Oh.
Their meddling displeased the gods. So the gods smashed their works with heaving volcanoes and crashing waves.
So you think history is just repeating itself?
You shufflers are beasts of habit. You do not learn. You do not change. You cast off your sheddings by night, only to put them back on at daybreak. You wrap yourself in filthy, worn-out things.
Oh, you mean kind of like your guys are? You're talking about clothes, right? Yeah, because you're all wearing clothes, but you know, we're just going to ignore that.
Our ancestors hid deep where the waters quenched the fires and muffled the storms. They remembered while shufflers scattered. Now, the shufflers build again.
He thumps his tail on the floorboards.
The gods see. They will tear them all down.
I'm a watcher. I can restore the Adra if you'll just let me near it. His tail whips on the ground as he considers you.
If your fat tongue speaks true, then give us proof.
Adra is not a root that withers, but a channel of essence. This one is merely blocked. I can show you. Sugan regards you with a wary eye.
If this is not some fat-tongued lie, then show us. Approach. Restore the blessing of the gods to the Adra.
I'm gonna.
As your hand touches the dim Adra, you feel the same cool, pricking sensation that you did when you touched the pillar near Port Mage. You concentrate on the pillar. The world around you swiftly falls away, leaving only the vast emptiness of the in-between. The Adra, and a multitude of golden threads undulating off into the distance.
Now, to remind you guys, when this happened last time, those golden threads going off into the distance are connected to Aothos. And the last time this happened, we talked to him. Here we go.
For a second time, you gather the threads in your mind and bind them together, forming a solid tether that ripples out toward its distant anchor. Again, a crack sounds from the terminus. Your consciousness is violently pulled along the cord. You are prepared for the sensation this time, but are still disoriented when you come to a sudden stop. You find yourself standing behind a familiar Titanic statue as it trudges through invisible waters. Standing at Aethys' shoulder, your soul is dwarfed by the massive god's form. Energy pulses along the tether, each wave feeding the Audra's movements. He stops. His head cranes behind him, again accompanied by the sound of stone shearing and buckling. His eyes rest upon you. He does not reach for the cord, but considers you for a long span of silence before speaking.
Your first attempt to contact me was brave. This second attempt, is it born out of desperation or something else? Why do you continue to follow me, Watcher of Cadnua?
I want to know what you're doing.
Many Kith would like to know the god's designs. Why is it so important to you?
The last time you appeared, it heralded the death of thousands.
At first, he does not respond, but there is a wavering from the light within him. A momentary dimming that allows you to see the souls within the Audra clearly.
I never sought violence or death, but Margren and the Hand Occult have ensured that the world believes the madman Widewind tried to destroy the Deerwood and everyone in it. In truth, a war was what I desired, but not one of violence. I sought a war of conscience. If people saw that the ruins so faithfully guarded by the Glanfathans were nothing more than machines the Angwithans had used to turn themselves into gods, what could that mean?
Aethys becomes silent. You can sense his presence advancing back along the cord between you. His energy flows over your hand, tendrils of light probing into the air around you. They poke and prod at the silent lost souls hovering in your vicinity.
You are in a unique position. In spite of the work of the Leaden Key and Hand Occult, you have seen through our facade. You know the god's true nature. Without the benefit of your knowledge, few mortals would be willing to accept the true history of their gods. After all, we weren't. The last time I walked Aora, I made a mistake in not revealing my true purpose. I believe you would understand it better than most.
Dude. This stuff we're hearing now is, like, this is absolutely massive. He just gave us the reason that Widewind was invading. He also let us know what his intentions are, where he is trying to basically do what Andra and everyone else was not. He is like the anti-Theos. Apparently he's still a bro, but what the hell is he doing now? And how does this have anything to do with anything he just told us? But I'm going to tell him I'm honored for letting us know, because we kind of are.
Yes, I will tell you, but this is not the time. As I take this body farther from the lighthouse, the tether grows weaker, and I have already tarried too long.
This dude's on a mission.
Soon this link will unravel completely. If I have not reached my destination when that happens, I will need to pull more souls from your world.
Is that what happened at Hasongo?
It is. When you contacted me from Port Mage, I had to sever my tether to the luminous Audra. Without it, I lacked the strength to reach Hasongo. I pulled souls from the creatures of the ocean and from the people at Hasongo until I could reach the lighthouse. The soldiers and Naga there were no threat to me. I did not kill them out of malice, but simply to keep this body moving.
Did I cause you to kill all those people?
That question, Watcher, requires a more philosophical examination than we have time for.
Whoa.
The edges of Aethys' massive form blur and dissolve. The huge figure retreats from you, As it moves, the tether begins to rapidly unravel. As Aethys speaks, his voice sounds garbled, fragmented, and distant.
If you would know more, find me at the Ashen Maw in Margren's Teeth. I must rest there before I begin my final work. When I leave that place, you will not be able to follow. Before I go, I should return some of this to you. I still have need of the great power of your soul, but I can spare you this portion.
A pulse of energy moves back along the golden cord toward you. It feels familiar, comforting, even before it contacts you. The energy washes over you, flooding you with feelings and memories you had thought long forgotten until they settle back into the cracks of your soul. And then the tether and cord snap, Aethys' figure evaporating into dust that mingles with the endless gray expanse. Heat rushes over you, and the uncomfortable sensation of the Audra Pillar's presence cuts off. The gloom of the in-between is pierced by the light of the living world. You are back in the lighthouse, no longer dim. The luminous Audra beside you is filled with warmth and light.
Damn. Okay. The Nagas stare at the glowing Audra, their diamond pupils wide. Sugan turns his gaze to you, his body in a cautious half-coil.
Long have we kept peace with the sand-striped people. But then, the foreign ones came and spread, killed our people, built their hives everywhere. We were sure the Godwalker came to cast them out, that driving them away was a holy mission.
Slaughter is never a holy mission.
You have never fought to defend something. Very fortunate. Or cowardly. We must go. I know not what this means, but our brethren should hear of it. You show us something new today, Shuffler. Thank you for this. And for your mercy.
He presses something into your palm before departing. Hopefully it's whatever loot we would have got from fighting him, just saying. What do we get? Strand of Favor. Oh. It's not bad.